this is it so far.
Someone is bound to ask us what's in the sail locker. So first of all, I'll show you what I've just taken out. 4 big polyform F6 fenders, 50 metres of hose, and a code 0 over there. Here's the sail locker. It's empty, so while I've got the chance, I'll make a proper video of how much room we have in there. So it's going to shake around like crazy as I climb in, but just hopefully I won't fall in. Going in backwards. Oh, Jesus. Probably be holding on, but anyway, hang on. All right, I'm in. Okay, so that's the pointy end of the boat, and you can put some handy shelves there in front of this spar that comes down from the staysail to support the staysail. So that's the pointy end, and I'm just swinging around here on the starboard side. Up here we have a electric box for the chain. That's chain rinsing, not chain rising, but we'll forgive the Frenchies for their spelling. And there's a capstan circuit breaker there. Here is the bottom end of the capstan, which is very handy. Well, one day it'll be handy. Hasn't been handy yet. We have a seawater pump there that pumps seawater for this, well, there's the hose outlet and a curly hose that hangs down there, so that gives us washing water for rinsing the chain as it's coming up. It has a filter arrangement there to, I guess you're going to catch bits and pieces to stop them going through the pump. So I'll just move forward here and just show the back end of the sail locker. So there's, you've already seen a video showing the full height watertight bulkhead. Here's the ladder that I climbed down. It comes down to the floor here where there's some, what do you call that stuff? Checkerboard. You can lift that up. There's a bilge pump underneath. There's just a little bit more space under there. You can see that the bottom of the hull is there. So there's a ladder. So, I mean, there's an idea of how much room there is. Once I put that code 0 and the 4 fenders and the hose back in, it takes up a fair bit of space. So what I'm actually doing now is figuring out the best way to get those things in. Oh, that's how it's shown. Here is a standpipe stopcock arrangement for the seawater inlet. So this gives you a good example of the kind of protection you get with the stopcock. So that's a standpipe that comes up through the hull, and then above the waterline you have the actual stopcock. So I have mentioned that, but here's a good example of it. It's a beautiful way of ensuring that that if you have a problem with one of your stopcocks, the boat doesn't sink, because I'll just see if I can show with my hands. The water level is about here. There's the water line about there. So the stopcock is above the water line. Absolutely love that. I tell you, it makes it easier to sleep at night, and it makes it easier to leave the boat on its own, unattended. That's a really useful thing. Anyway, that's probably enough of a video on an empty space. I'm going to fill it up again now and hopefully do it in a more efficient way.